Hi, how's everyone today? It's another Monday. Can you believe it? I can't. It has gone so fast. I'll just make sure I'm on the right place so that I can interact with you while we're going along, because it's the last thing you want is to be having me talking and you not being able to hear me. That is just not going to work. So it looks like I'm there. I will get into it, and there I am. Not hard to do. Anyway, welcome everyone. It's Monday, as I said. My name's Anita Mazzero, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Horsham in Victoria. And today I want to show you a super easy shadow box card, and you'll find it very, very easy. It doesn't take long to make, and you can decorate it with any stamp set that you have. It's just such an amazing product, amazing design. And I have to thank Lyn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs, because I got the idea from her and fell in love with it straight away. So it is really good. So anyway, what I will do, I will pop down, because there's a few things that I'd like to tell you about. And if I flip the camera around, you can see what I'm talking about. And excuse me, I've got a very itchy nose. Okay, we'll pop the camera around and we will see what we can do. You don't need to see the ceiling, do you? There we go. And I'll just get this zoomed in a bit so that you can see. I think that's about got it right. Looks nice and straight. I'm sort of waiting for my Facebook to catch up so that I can see better, because it is a little bit hard when it does do this on me and I can't quite tell what's going on. I think that looks correct. I hope so. Anyway. I just wish Facebook would be as quick as it would be if you were videoing. I think I can come in a little bit more. Just bring it in a little bit more. And hopefully we've got it right. You know, I have to have it right for you guys so that you can see what I'm doing, and it makes life a lot easier when we're doing that. Yeah, I think I've got it about right now. Okay, at the moment, we're in the last few weeks of celebration. And while the products in our mini catalogue, that are in the celebration catalogue, are still available, they have decided that they added more products. So now we've got products from our online store, our mini catalogue and our annual catalogue. So you will find the Planted Paradise photopolymer stamp set, the Beautiful Butterflies photopolymer stamp set, the Natural Botanicals photopolymer stamp set, a must if you love our alphabets and scrapbook, and alphabet a la mode dies. And these are all for $100 that you spend, which can be from anywhere in our two catalogues and our online store. So you've got the Trusty Tools dies, the Bee Builder Punch, the Happy Labels Punch, a kit, the Happy Houseplants kit, which make 4 little pictures. You have the Hooray for Honeycomb, which is another kit. Got this beautiful Knighted Navy and Gold glittered ribbon. I've gone through so many rolls of this. It's absolutely lovely. And then the brushed brass butterflies. Say that fast. Brushed brass butterflies. Don't want to say that drunk. So we've got those embellishments. So this is a great addition to the catalogue. So as I said, you can purchase from our mini and our annual catalogue. Get them the right way up. So our mini and annual catalogue and anything from our online store to make up what you would like to get. And this is a superb addition to the celebration items. Also at the moment, it's a great time to join, and I'd love to have you in my team. So if you join, you still pay $169 and you receive $235 worth of products for $169. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Then you will get the you have a choice of two options, sorry, I just think then, that you get a stamp set, homemade designs, and your choice of two of our Stampin' Right markers. And our Stampin' Right markers have 10 markers in them, and you get them either in brights, neutrals, regals or subtles, and they're valued at $62.50 each. So it's a great bargain. So if you choose option one, you get about $300 and something. I did work it out and I've lost my little bit of paper that I had from last week. Or you can choose option two, which allows you another $51 worth of products if you decide that way. Plus, after you have joined, you will get 20% off all products that you purchase. What could be better? So it's discount shopping at the best. If you want to know more, just either give me a call or send me a message and I'll contact you, and we will have a discussion about it so that you can see what it's all about. Okay. Now this card's going to be pretty much from the beginning today, only because I want you to see how it's made. Now, as I said, I did follow Lyn Dunn from Stamptastic's Design to get the idea, but hers was American. Hello, Noni. How are you? Long time no speak. So I've converted it sort of to hours, but at the same time, some of the measurements are in inches. And so I'm hoping you can follow me and not get too confused. I found working the scoring of this product in metric far, far too confusing, and I just couldn't line it up the same way. So I've left it in her measurements. So we take a piece of A4 cardstock and we cut it as we would cut our tent folds at 10.5. That's it. You can make 2 cards from it. I'm going to extend my arm out. And before I do that, I'll do some of the cutting, some of the scoring. So the scoring measurements are 1/2 inch, and I found that if I put it this way, that I can hold the long piece and balance it better. It's a lot easier. So these are in inches, all my scoring. So 1/2 inch, then 1 inch. Line that up to 1 inch, 1/2 inch, 1 inch. Then I'm going to rotate it because now I've got to go this way. And I need to bring my arm out. So we now go to 4.5 inches. And I'm going to score. Then I'm going to go to 5 inches and score. 5.5 inches and score. 6 inches and score. And 6.5 inches and score. Then I'm going to go across to 10 inches. And then we're going to go to 10.5 inches. And then I'm going to go across to 11 because we only need this 10.5 by 11 inches. So I find it just as easy to take that final piece off time. So how easy is that? So I've gone and dug into my supplies and thought, what have I got that would look good for this? So I've got the Hello Irresistible paper, and I thought, well, I might as well use this up. So I'm going to need a piece of DSP that measures 8.5 by 10. I'm going to take this to 8.5 centimetres, and this is what I've measured up afterwards. So 8.5 by 10. So that's going to be my front piece. Then I'm going to measure this at 2 centimetres. I'm going to take that, and that's going to be for my back. My scrap piece here, I am going to, at the moment I'm not sure what colours I'm going to use, because I've got a couple of pieces. I want to use the reverse, so it either can be, bring this out of back in the way, it could either be Lost Lagoon, or it could be the Lost Lagoon and yellow, or a pink. Now, we can use any of these colours because they all will go really nicely with this. So I'll cut them anyway and have them ready, and you can tell me which one you think should go. So I'll put that out of the way. So this time I'm going to turn this to 10 centimetres, and then I'm only going to cut 1 centimetre pieces, because half an inch is 1.25 centimetres. So by cutting it at 1, I know that's going to fit nicely inside the cardstock. Cut these strips. So you want 4 to 8, and the reason I say 4 to 8, it depends on you. So I've got 4 there. It won't be enough to do another colour. I'm going to take those 4. Then I'll take this pink one, which I might even, I don't mind the yellow. Might even go that way as well. Let's put it this way. If I cut them, we can make up our minds as we go along. So I'll cut 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. Put those there. And then I'll cut 4 of the other one with the yellow. So I'll trim that way, I think, because I'd like to have more of the yellow in the strips. So I'll turn that around and cut 4 of those. We might end up mixing it all up with the whole lot, for all I know. Who knows what will happen? I had fun and games when I started putting it together. As I said, I had to play a little bit to get the sizing right for our cardstock, because cutting it at the American measurements, I felt that I was wasting too much cardstock, and I realised that what she was cutting was allowing for 2 pieces of 2 cards to be made from the one product. Right, I've also cut 8.5 by 10, 2 pieces of white. So that's for our insert and for the back. So what I'm going to do now you can try this without gluing it, but I found that gluing it didn't matter. I just found it easier because it stayed. Hello, Michael. 10 minutes, that's okay, mate. You're welcome to that. Hope you're nice and well. I know the weather in, when I was in Kilmore at the weekend, it was quite chilly. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to stick that down, and then I'm going to get our stylish shape dies. Now, this is great little set. So you've got squares, you've got circles, and you've got banners. So I'm going to take a circle. I'm going to get my machine. And I don't normally do this in front of anyone, but I wanted to show this card from the beginning because the simple reason, everything will wobble. And I want you to please just bear with me while I do it so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'll put it in. So I've got our base plate, put it in the right way, which is our number 1 plate. Bring that up a bit more so you can see it. So I've got our base plate, which is number 1. Our die cutting plate number 2, which we need to use. We then have one of our clear plates, our number 3. Now this one may look dirty to you because I only use one for the bottom. When this is seen its day, I then rotate what I've been using on the top. I'm then going to pop that on, and I'm going to place my circle in the middle of the card. Lay that there and feed that through. Because I'm going through a couple of layers, I'll just come back. And that's all the cutting you'll need to do. I think my plates need a bit of a wipe. Get rid of these. So there we go, cut that out. This circle you can use either side for later on. So that's the beauty of that. Pop that away. Because if I don't, Michael, when are you not busy? You're always busy. But that's life, isn't it? Right, now I'm going to take a piece of my white and a piece of the 2 centimetre strip that I took, and I'm going to then glue that to the back. I want to leave just a tiny smidgen of white. So that's going to go on the back panel. So you can see all the score marks, and you can see, so I'm going to put it on that back panel. I'm not going to fold anything just yet. So this is where you can write on it. If you want to do any stamping, my suggestion is you stamp before we put the card together. Now, I'm going to place this white. Now you're going to say, if you're going to do stamping, why put this in? And the reason I want to put this in is because we've got to think of our circle. So I'm just going to glue this down. And just pop that like so. Now if I fold this in half, because that's your normal tent fold card, just like that. So I'm going to get my pencil and I'm just very lightly going to mark where the circle is. And I can take that off a bit later. So there we go. So now I'm going to use our lovely darling dinos. Now, my dear friend Kay double ordered the stamp set and so I haven't got the dies, but I'm quite happy to fussy cut because these cute dinos are very easy to to just cut. So what I want to do is I've got some of these on stamps, on blocks already, to make it a bit easier. So I'm going to use the Hello, I'm going to use Raw Means. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, it actually has a bit of a gap in between. So I'm going to use the word Happy Birthday. I think this makes a great birthday. Now, the colours in the Hello Irresistible papers are Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, and Soft Sea Foam. So I want something bright and pick up. I'm not happy to use any of those colours. Maybe the Flirty Flamingo if I was doing it for a girl. But I'm going to use two totally outside the box colours. So I'm going to take Early Espresso. My Early Espresso is going to do the Raw Means in Dinosaur. So I'm going to have a look where that goes and line that up. And pop that in the circle. And the other colour that I've gone, which is way left field of the colours in the paper, is Happy Birthday. So I'm just going to, I hope you don't see my head over the top, I'm just going to put Happy Birthday in the middle. And I chose these two colours because they are bright and vibrant. And while they're bright and vibrant, they're perfect for what I want to do on the page. Now because I said I didn't have the dies, I've pre-coloured and cut my dinosaurs. So I want this one to sit in such a way that his head's not really down there. If I put him up there, he loses a little bit. When I close the card, he's still going to be pretty much in the picture. I have chosen to stick these down flat. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back. I'll just pop him in so I can see that he's in that circle. And I think I'll use this one, which I can pop in there. Just bring him in a little bit more so he'll overlap, because we don't need him there because of the where the folds are going to go. So before I go any further, I'm going to use a little grassy thing, and I'm going to use it as a decoration around the outside. And I should have done it before I stuck my first one down. How silly was that? So I'm just going to take some Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to just stamp. And I'm not worried if I stamp outside the circle, because it will help. I just want a jungly look. I'm just going to pop them there, all around, just to give the effect of some grass and a jungle look. And I'll just put tips of one in here. And now that I've done that, which, as I said, I should have done prior to sticking the first one. Hello, you've been looking after Margot and George again, have you? I'll get my eraser, and I'm just going to very gently take out my pencil lines. So when I close this, you're just going to see a little bit of the edging. So I'm now going to take my other dinosaur and I'm going to glue it in place. I love these cutesy little sets for kids and big adults because they're just so much fun. So I'm just going to lower him down there. Right, he's going to be sitting there. That's going to look really good. Then I've coloured some rocks. And I thought I might just place a rock in there just to create that effect. But I don't want any height inside the card. I'm just going to pop that there. So as I said, this is a very easy peasy one and you're going to see it come together. Now with this, when you colour, they're a little bit flimsy, but because of where I want to use this, I've actually backed it onto a piece of white and just cut around it. And as I said, I didn't have the set, so I'm just going to get that. Grab my pencil so I know where the glue's not to go. And I'm just going to pop glue down the bottom. Now when you come to the outside, this is where you could add some layers, but I've chosen not to. So I'm going to lay him there, and I'm well and truly within that. And then I've got some sunflowers. And I'm going to just poke them in around him like so. And there, one there, and I might put two over this side. So just put a little bit of glue. Glue that one just like so, making sure that I've got no glue on the opposite side, because we don't want to do that, do we? Glue our masterpiece down. So this one, I think I will just lower a bit and just glue the stem area. And I'll pop that there. Now I could already see that somewhere in my cutting I've been slightly wrong. So I'm just going to grab a pair of snips. Actually, I might leave it because it'll probably become good when I put it together. So there's my card. Oops, I didn't realise I had a piece messy on the back. But anyway, so there's our card. And I'm going to now fold. So I've got my first fold, when we folded it in half, to a normal tent size. And then going to come back and do a valley fold. And then come back over and do the mountain fold. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. Back this way, do the valley. Looking at my sunflowers, I should have done the same for the sunflowers as I did for the... Now this little one's got to move a bit because I've got to fold that way and come back and then do the same here. Comes in. I thought when I saw this fold for a shadow box card, I thought, how simple and easy is it when you're using one piece of cardstock and less chance, I think, of mucking up. So I'm just going to put some glue in the middle here. I'm just going to pop that together. Hold that down till the glue dries. And I went the wrong way with this one. I did the opposite direction when I should have. Come back and fix that up. So now I'm going to take these pieces. So this is what our box looks like when it's finished. So you can see I'm nearly there. As I said, very quick, very easy. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue on this side. And I'll reinforce this side as well. Because as I said, if I'd thought, I would have done the flowers on the white like I did the other. So I'm going to take these two pieces and I'm going to line them up, making sure it's neat and tidy across the top there, which it is, and allow that to glue. And what do you think? We're nearly there. So the next step is to decide on these strips. So I'm thinking I might put, because of the colours of the dinosaurs, I might just put some bright colours on the outside, like so. I think if I had been, or if you wanted to, you could just go a strip like so, and just have it exactly the same front and back. But I want to do it. Yes, Michael, it's the sweet petunia glue gun. I love it for the fine tip. It is really great to use. I'll send you a link in the after I've come off so that you can see it. Thinking I might put another rock just maybe over here with the so I'll just put another rock in the front there. So I'm thinking, should I use just those two on their own? Because if I had more paper, I would have gone that on the inside, which I can do to the front, but I can't do the same on the back. So it's either the same, or if I decide to take two of those and keep it the Lost Lagoon in the middle, or I could turn around and put pink. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might ditch the pink I'm actually thinking now more and more that I'm just going to go with the same matching as the front. I think it will fit better. Thank you, Michael. I'm just going to add some glue. And just going to pop a piece of on there. As I said, it's easy peasy. Look at this, less than half an hour. You like the pink. I can still add the pink, you know, Cherry. We could. How about we do that? That way we get the best of both worlds. Do you have the dinosaurs, Cherry? I'm going to put some pink down the front. And this stamp set can lend itself to anything that you want to put inside the card. Hello, Sharon. How are you? You like the pink too? Well, I'm going for the pink and the stripe. Just adding it because I'd already glued one down. I'm going to pop the pink in there. There we go. We'll just do the other side. As I said, this is a very simple card to do. And when I saw it, you know, I've seen shadow box cards and I thought, no, a lot of work to get that shadow effect. But when I saw this, I fell in love with it. I thought it's like making a bookfold card, but just with a few little extra pieces, extra score marks in it. And pop that in there. This is why I like to cut lots of strips. You've resisted so far. I reckon George would love, even Margot would probably, I reckon. Love a little dinosaur card. Oh, you've got the dinos. You'll have to show me what you've done with it, Sharon. I made a card for my grandson's 12th birthday and he loved it. He absolutely adored it. I reckon I made him a dino card from the original dino set that we had. So there we go. So it stands up. It's a bit hard for you to see there. So you can see inside. And then I've got those. And then you've still got room to write outside. And you've got, it's flat and it will fit in an envelope. And I just think it's a great little card to play with. And you can have so much fun. And these were a couple I played with this morning. I just did a square rather than a circle, and then I've done the back, and this is where I've had enough paper to do reverse on the front and the back. And there's another one. I have to admit I did a lot of colouring some time ago and had all these dinosaurs. This one I did put his head a little bit up, but I've got him there, and that's what I've forgotten, some gems on there. So there I've just done the reverse side of the paper, but the reverse side matches so well to the inside, and then I've done the reverse here because I did the reverse there. So they're the four little cards. So I'm going to get some gems onto this one, and I think I might pop some gold just for something a bit different. I'm just going to put 3 in a row. I think that's sufficient. And those were the Opal Rounds assortment. Fingers crossed that they are still available. I just dug them out of my box. So there we go. 3 little box cards using the dinosaurs. Now, like you could cut out, if you had a large hexagon, you could put a hexagon shape. You could triangle even. It's up to your imagination of what you want to do. I think that they are a great card. They fold flat. They fit into an envelope. And hello, Wendy. Welcome. Thank you for liking it. Yeah, so as I said, very simple, very easy. The fiddliest part is working on the inside, deciding what you want to do. So you can, like I've used the animals only because I like the dinosaurs, but you could use hearts. That look really nice with Valentine's Day coming up on Friday. You know, you could make one like this with some hearts in it. You could use a floral design, put flowers in the background and flowers in the front. It's up to your imagination, and it just will go and go from there. And as I said, they are such a cute little set, and each one that I've done, I've got the similar animals. The only ones that the animals are different is this one, because I'd run out of the ones that I had. But yeah, they're done with coloured pencils, the watercolour pencils, and just blended a little bit. And these are done with the blends. But yeah, if you're going to put anything on the outside, I would suggest make it strong, like I did with this one. I put it on a piece of white and then cut the two out at the same time to give it a bit of strength. I've put a bit of white on the back of those as well. It just needs that bit of strength. Thank you, Michael, for watching. We'll chat soon. Thanks, mate. So, yeah, this time I decided just to add that little bit of a leafy effect around the outside because I felt this looked a little bit bland. If you've got dies that have got if you've got a tree or anything like that, you could also add that in. I went for a quick look through my stash and I'm afraid I couldn't find it. And I did like the glasses on the dinosaur. I just thought he looked quite cute with the speckles. So they're my cards. Here we are, nearly 2:15, and I've already got them done. And we've started from scratch with very minimal, apart from the dinosaurs, very minimal of the stuff ready and waiting. So don't forget that it's celebration time. Oh, I did throw that too far away. That it's celebration time and there's lots of freebies that you can get with every $100 purchase that you want. There are 2 items that are $200, but definitely lots there. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you decide to make it, please pop it up and let me have a look. You never know, there might be a prize for somebody. So anyway, I'd love to see what you do, and I will pop that in the description. I will, when I photograph it, I will put some measurements there for you to look at and go from there. So thank you for watching. We will catch up with you next Monday. My goodness, half the month will be gone by then. And you never know what we're going to make next time. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Bye.